get some folks to come in. Nobody's come in yet.
You got 5.
Oh, yeah. Can y'all hear me all right? I don't know if I need to adjust this mic or whatnot. This is the second time we went live. Can y'all hear me?
You like cut it down.
Okay, good. Mr. CB, Harshman Hills, Miss Sue, Miss Christy, Miss Cheryl, how are y'all? I don't have a moderator, so I can't keep up. So I'm trying to keep up anyways. Oh, the Scholar's got it pulled up on the phone. She's reading it too here. We actually, the electricity just came back on. So we said, well, why not? Let's just get on here and see if we can get some folks up on the live stuff. I'm blurry. I don't know what the dealio is with that. I'm actually, Mr. CB, I'm running on the camera on the laptop. Is that better? Brother James, actually, there are 2 tornadoes to the east of us, probably maybe 10 miles from us right now. Yeah, you can try to wipe a Scholar. See if we wipe the lens off and see if we can get rid of the blur. Again, I'm running off the camera on the laptop. My other camera's in my shack. It's storming outside right now. So if the electricity goes out, I apologize in advance. Let's see. And a happy Easter to all of y'all, Miss Cheryl, and you and yours over there. Yeah, I do. Yeah, James, the laptop cameras do suck. Yes, sir, Mr. CB. It is. We actually, Scholar and I and the kids have been in the shop dang near all day today. We ain't even going up to the trailer because we started out with a few tornado warnings, then flash flood warnings. It's just been awful. Brother Keith, yes, we do have a generator, but we gotta actually have it worked on. We actually have somebody right now working on it. Let's see, hold on. What's that, Mr. CB? Send you my laptop? Miss Christie making cornbread. Yeah, that would suck for the electricity to go out, especially while you're trying to cook something. Little Jordan Farm. Evening to you, ma'am. What? Well, that's Kenzie. Hello there, Mr. Calvin and Miss Marie at Southern Country Living. So y'all are getting a storm right now. It's still hitting us right now. It's pretty windy outside. We were just actually sitting here about half hour ago, and can you see Skylar? There we go. Was actually sitting here about half hour ago and the power just went out. So negative, James. We don't have no, we don't have a storm shelter or anything. We always stay in my shop, and we have some inner rooms inside the shop that we can go to if anything should arrive. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up. Hey, Miss Candy. Actually, about I want to say 9 years ago, we actually had a tornado that came through East Central Mississippi in the community that I live in, and it actually peeled the whole roof off my shop. So, hello, Zul. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So whenever we get a tornado warning or tornado watch, we just freak out and come down to the shop. We get off the hill where my actual trailer is, where our trailer is. Brother Keith, where are you at? Are you in Mississippi? Contentment. The bottle tree? No, believe it or not. What? No, I'm not opening that. No. The bottle tree? Nope. Actually, it's still sitting out there. It doesn't go anywhere. I guess it's just been sitting there so long. The legs have actually sunk down into the ground, so it's it hasn't flown off yet. Yeah, Brother Led, can you believe that? This is the second time that I've ever been live on YouTube in the last 2 or 3 years. But Little Jordan Farm actually sent me a message checking on us, and I appreciate that, ma'am. So I told Skylar, well, heck, let's just, if we could go on, get on live and just tell everybody, hey, everything's good over here. It's just raining like, oh, get out. Grampy Campy, we are doing good. We are just, again, we have been sitting in the shop for the last all day because it's just been bad weather all day. Let's see, grand old folks. Yes, we have several tornado warnings right now. I mean, what can you do? We actually, nighttime is what bothers us the most with the tornadoes because they just come at night, but we actually had tornado warnings all day today. Hello there, Stephen King. You got that right, Lord have mercy. Did everybody have a good Easter? Well, I hope everybody had a good Easter. I know we did, even though it rained all day. Well, ain't nothing wrong with some good weather in Toronto. Stephen King. Yes, ma'am, at Little Jordan Farm, 11 o'clock. Yeah, y'all might want to batten down the hatches. See, grand old folks, rain going to snow. At some point in time, I wish we got the snow instead of the rain. Happy Easter to you, Miss Kimberly. Yeah, I saw that on your video, Miss Cheryl. That's I hope everybody made out all right over there with the tornado. Zool, y'all did cupcakes and burgers. Oh, I understand. We haven't left the home place all weekend. We try not to go out into the general public. Let's see. Yeah, you got that right, Miss Christie. Yeah, it's the same over here. Nighttime is always the worst time, especially here in East Central Mississippi. That's when they come. Beast from the East, what's going on, brother? Yes. Oh, that's good to hear, Miss Cheryl. That everybody's fine, just a lot of damage. All that stuff can be replaced for sure. Let's see. Deep South Homestead. How are y'all?
Okay, Mama.
Thank y'all. Yes, what we were actually going to do a video on that later on down the road, but yes, Skylar and I did get engaged. The storms are rolling through right now. It's extremely windy right now. We don't. It's drizzling right now. We probably picked up 4 inches of rain in the last maybe 10 hours, because it actually started raining about 6:30 this morning. So it's been raining all day. How is it in y'all's neck down there in South Mississippi, Deep South Homestead? Y'all getting a lot of rain? Grampy Campy, bad weather in northeastern Michigan. Lord, the snow over there, that's what would get me. You know, so southern folks don't like no snow now, I'm just saying. Oh, dang, I hate to hear that, Mr. CB. And I thought the cold snaps were going to be over with. But yeah, looks like you said Miss Renee lost her beans. I hate to hear that. Miss Irene and Mr. Henry at Brainstorm. Hello, welcome. Yes, we got a ton of rain, a lot of rain. And we got some tornadoes spinning around to the east of us in the next county. Well, you and I had talked early in the week, Mr. CB. I don't think Skylar and I are gonna put anything out till the end of April, because last year when we planned it out, when the almanac said we were gonna get the last frost, well, guess what? A week later, we got a bad frost, a heavy frost, and it killed everything. So we're not gonna plan anything out towards the end of April. That's what I'm hoping to do, anyways. Let's see. So, how's work been? Work it's not really that bad. We still. Oh, thank you, Mr. CB. Zool. All we've been doing is just trying to limit our access to people. A lot of my guys told them just to cut back on doing traffic stops and just trying to limit their engagement with folks with this COVID-19 crap going on. Ray Morris, hello, sir, from North Carolina. Let's see. Hey, Miss Sandra. Butterfly kisses. Pea-sized hail. Wow. We got some hail last week, and I mean, it sounded like bricks somebody was standing on top of our trailer dropping bricks on it. That's how loud it was. But the thing about it was, we got 0 damage on any of the cars. That's what I can't understand. It was just weird. Hello, Mr. Mike Jones. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to keep up. Miss Irene and Mr. Henry, y'all have a good Easter. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Hello, Miss Angela. How are you? Well, I didn't. Hello, shit happens. How are you, brother? Hope everything's good your way. Hey, Mr. Pete, how are you, sir? Deep South. I haven't checked on my kin that live in right near Lumberton and Hillsdale. I haven't checked on them yet. I would imagine they, like you said, they're going to catch the tail end of it, kind of like y'all. Hello there, Miss Rosemarie, Crafty Homestead. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you, ma'am? How's the weather down there in the NO? Jump off A, how are you, brother? Yes, sir. Miss Linda is definitely in the house. For everybody that just jumped on, I hope everybody had a good Easter, and I hope everybody's staying safe out there with this crap that we got going on. Wow, no rain yet, Miss Linda? I guess that's a good thing. 'Cause we've been getting tons of it over here in Mississippi. Oh, I hear you, Miss Rosemarie. You getting the bad weather now, Mr. Pete? Miss Angela, yes, ma'am. It actually started raining here in East Central Mississippi about 6 o'clock this morning, and it hadn't stopped.
They said anything growing indoors.
Zool, was that question for me? Anything growing indoors? If it was, yes, ma'am. We have a bunch of starts that we have in the shack, and just waiting to get put out, transplanted out into the garden. But we're holding off. Let's see. Our rain goes to snow. Wow. Grampy Campy's Bear Creek Homestead. Y'all have a good evening too. Y'all stay safe wherever you at. We'll say there, Mr. Bub, getting started on homesteading. How are you, sir? And I tell you what, there's a bunch of showing off good channels that joined up on this live chat. Showing off good folks in this group. How is everybody? And I know this is a topic that's probably been going around, God knows how often on the internet. But how is everybody doing amid our crisis? Oh, can you hear it? It's like fitting to come a flood now. Actually, somebody had asked me that. Yes, Mississippi has a shelter in place order from the governor right now. So I guess the question is everybody sheltering in place? No, they not. Miss Deb, we're laying low at home, but it's getting old. I bet it is. Is it getting any feedback? Hello from, I can't, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your channel name. I don't want to mess it up, but howdy from Texas. Hello. No shelter in place in Texas. Well, we actually have the shelter in place here in Mississippi, but it's not being enforced. They just urging people just to stay at home. You don't have to go out. Don't go out. Little Jordan Farm. Do we have flood issues? There's a lot of flood issues in the city. Good thing about being out in the county, in the sticks where I'm at, we don't really get much flooding issues. We get a lot of erosion and stuff like that. A lot of folks get their ponds filled, and there's a lot of ponds that are on the sides of the road that overflow, and of course it gets onto the roadway, so it becomes hazardous when you're driving, but not too many flood issues. What?
Turn your volume down.
Who said that? You're getting feedback. Yeah, that's probably, anyway. Let's see. How's that, Mr. Bob? Is there any more feedback? Except for Essential Trips Drugstore, we're staying out. I understand that. McCoy's Oak Hill Farms. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? Yeah, you got that right, Mr. CB. Your business is considered essential, so I understand that. Shakalaka, maybe that's how you say your channel name. The only advice I could give you on growing pink eye purple hull peas is spacing. Spacing and sometimes your soil composition, depending on where you plant them. Folks up here in East Central Mississippi, they grow pink eye purple hull peas in the Shakila. Okay, I hope I pronounced that right. They plant them jokers straight off in the red dirt and have good success. So I guess it just depends. For me, it's always been the spacing on the peas themselves instead of bunching them up. Luke the Drifter's Ghost. How are you, sir? Yeah, you got that right, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. No, and that's exactly what we try to do. We try to grow as much stuff as we can so we don't have to go to the Walmart to buy nothing. Hello, Miss Brenda. How are you, ma'am? Not Sandy Loam. That's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would work out for you. You planting those like in your yard or a raised bed or something like that? Shakila. I guess that's how she put it. So I guess that's it. Shakila, maybe. Brother Andy, how are you? Yeah, there's a lot of folks working from home. Ms. Zool, the Little Beans Garden. A lot of the stores are closed here in Philadelphia, and they're actually doing what like the online stuff. You can actually buy it online, and they do the curbside stuff. That's weird as all get out. Actually, Skylar and I always eat at. Let's see. Okay. You're gonna plow up some ground. Believe it or not, I think your peas will do fine because we got folks right across the street from us, and they plant a lot of purple hull peas and some semi Mississippi showing off red dirt, and they come up just fine. Let's see. I think I was off on saying something, and I've been done wandered off on something else. A couple of weeks ago, our county had about 300 cases. Wow. How many cases?
32.
We have 32 cases in Neshoba County here in East Central Mississippi. Grand old folks. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Well, when we want to start doing more cooking videos, it's just our schedules are so crazy during the week. Lord, I'm gonna have to try to keep up. Found some field peas. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How are those field peas stored, ma'am? Only so many. Oh, yes. Thank you, Miss Deb. Skylar and I like to eat at, we eat at Subway all the time for lunch, most of the times. And guess what? You can't go in the Subway. You have to call and order it. And they bring it out to the curb. And you have to wait in front of the store for them to bring you your food. You can't come in. Off topic, how is Cash and the rest of the animals with, they doing good, Zool. Cash is still here being probably off doing something illegal right now. And the goats and the chickens and the rabbits are doing just fine. Excuse me, y'all. Skylar fed them early this morning because we knew the storm was coming through. So she made sure she got out there and fed them. Oh, that's no problem, Sha Kila. Hey, there's Cash. Cash Money. Say hello. What you doing, Cash Money? Smile for him. Yeah. Cash Money. You stink. He needs a bath. Ma'am, Sha Kila, if you have any more questions, feel free to shoot me an email at homeandsticks@gmail.com. If I can help you, I sure enough help you. If I don't know the answer, I can sure enough get it. I tell you that much. Let's see. Wisconsin is seeing many seasonal Illinois people coming up from Chicago. Wow. Our governor told them to stay home. That seems to be the case right now. I thought I saw something on the news where in Canada, they're not letting a lot of folks into Canada. My favorite restaurant is closed. My wife said she wasn't going cooking it. Sounds like you finna eat a bologna sandwich there, Mr. Bub. Oh, she had them beans, those seeds in a plastic container in the basement. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I guess if the basement was cool and dark, I don't see any reason why those seeds wouldn't store for a long time. Let's see. Miss Rosemary, You're loving your Instapot? I like my Instapot too, until I bought a Ninja Foodie. And yeah, it's bad to say that, but my Instapot just sits up there collecting dust because we use that Ninja Foodie a lot. Cash and carry. No, ma'am, Zool, we have not been canning anything. We actually have 2 or 3 freezers filled up with a lot of meats and bacon and stuff like that, and our purple hull peas that we put up, and a lot of stuff that we actually grew and put up. I'm not well versed in canning or anything like that. We're thinking we're gonna start doing that sooner or later, but I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of research on that. I'll watch a bunch of you and y'all's videos on that do a lot of canning. Let's see. UP Gardner, thank you for stopping by. Okay, Mr. Calvin and Miss Marie, thank y'all for stopping by. I hope y'all have a good evening. Stay safe over there, because you said them storms are heading your way. Showing up. You got that right, Miss Chris. We showing up eating some fried bologna sandwiches over here. Miss Brenda, any tips on growing Chinese cabbage? I want to say that Chinese cabbage is a cool weather crop. I could be wrong. What was the name of that cabbage we grew here? We grew some Napa cabbage over here, and it did fine until it started heating up, and then it showing up bolting. Mr. Bub, Ninja Foodie. It's kind of like the same principle as the Instapot, but it has it's a little bit bigger in diameter. Oops. And it actually has a browning lid on it where you could actually shut it, whereas an Instapot is just a pressure cooker. The Ninja Foodie is actually a pressure cooker, and you can brown whatever you have pressure cooked. Like if you did a whole chicken or something like that, you could close the lid and it's got a browning function on it, and you could actually brown the chicken. Actually turns out looking like a rotisserie chicken, to be honest with you.
First eat this, and then I will give you turkey and rabbit. I will give you rabbit. I will eat it.
Thanks for that there, Mr. Pete. I need to make you a moderator or something, because Lord have mercy, I don't even know how to work this. This is the second time.
Sissy.
Hello there, Mr. Donnie. If I didn't tell you hello, sir. Excuse me.
Mama.
We've been lucky so far. Lots of rain and no bad storms yet. We've been blessed the last couple of big storms over here at my home place. I'm just scared to death of tornadoes. What say there? The Sapa Garner is in the house. What's going on, Brother Rob? Oh, it's all good, because we just jumped on. We was like, well, we got electricity. Let's try to do a live thing or whatever it's called. Papa Roy, how are you, sir? Check with your county extension agent's office for canning info. Yeah, you got that right. I guess I'm analytic like that. I just have to do tons of research before I do anything. Yeah, sooner or later we're gonna get into it. Uh-oh.
Click it back over here real fast.
Oh gracious. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna X out of that. Brow Boy Woods, hello, how are you? Mr. Bub, it's, to be honest with you, the Ninja Foodie is a little bit on the pricey side. It's probably going down now because they have so many different variations of the Foodie, so it might be a lot cheaper. But I tell you what, it does a lot of stuff. And I actually had 2 Instapots. I gave one to my mom, and I kept one. And that Instapot just stays on the shelf because I don't hardly use it anymore. Barrel Boy Woods, we showing up trying to make it. Got these storms rolling through East Central Mississippi, but it is what it is. Yeah, you got that right, Mr. Don. We've had, how many tornado warnings have we had in the last month? A bunch of them, haven't we? I mean, we've had a ton of tornado warnings over here. Grand P, 4925 cases in my county, Oakland, Michigan. Woo, 350 fatalities. You got that right. I think I done washed the fingerprints off my hands. I wash my hands so much. Brother Rob, I hope everybody had a good Easter over there at your home place. We saw y'all been getting after it over there in your raised beds and your garden. Snow forecasted for Wednesday? What? Oh Lord. You seen that? Rob said we have snow in the forecast for Wednesday. Wow.
Where's he live?
Rob's up in Sapa. You in West Virginia, ain't you? Let's see. Yeah, Zool, y'all, we've been watching that on the news every morning. Okay, y'all. Hey, Mr. Henry and Miss Irene, thank y'all for stopping by and saying hello to everybody. We appreciate it. Y'all stay safe over there as well. Yes, I actually, Papa Roy, I have a couple of ball books. I just never actually had the time to sit down and actually read it. But I can see us doing that pretty soon with what we got going on, because it's hard to find anything in the store nowadays. Good night, y'all. Mr. Henry and Miss Irene. Wow, we got 39 folks in there. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. You're Virginia. That's what I thought, Rob. I bet you Sapa, I bet you they have you working from home a lot now, I bet. Yeah, that's a good point there, Shakila. Hope I'm saying that right. I'm giving it heck though. The Naked Gardeners, Mr. Sidney. How are you, sir? How are you and your wife? Woo! There's a storm about to hit your house in Texas. Oh, Lord of mercy. Mr. Bub, you trying to figure out how to can toilet paper. Yes, Lord. I hear you, brother. Brother Rob. How are all of the grocery stores in you and y'all's locations? Are y'all out of a lot of things in your grocery stores and they have limits on everything? Okay, ma'am. Little Jordan Farm, thank you, ma'am. And y'all, thank you for stopping in and saying hello and visiting with us. Y'all be safe over there. Can't find those toilet paper to can. Yes, indeed. Brother Steve, I wanted to tell you, if I didn't tell you, I received what you sent me in the mail, brother, and thank you. I appreciate it. Rob, you got that right. You got that right. It helps out to know a lot of the folks in our community that actually have eggs and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Okay. Walmart in Georgia has a line to get in, but no limitation on depart. Oh, okay. Well, actually, our Walmart, it's only one way in and one way out, isn't it? Yep. You go in one set of doors, do your shopping, and go out on another set of doors. Huh. Wow. Miss Deb in Central Florida. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Miss Brenda. Wally World in her county is only allowing one person per household in. Wow. Earthly Kisses. Hello. Wow. I will, Brother Steve. We actually planted out a bunch of maters, and I guess once these storms and everything settles down, we're gonna plant out some sure enough. We definitely gonna plant some of them Fuco maters. That's for dang sure. Yeah, you got that right, Rob. The farmers are definitely hurting. We actually have one of the new police officers that works with us. His family owns a dairy here in Neshoba County, and they actually sell their milk all over the place in Mississippi. It's good milk, but he was saying that business really hasn't been that bad. I don't know. Talking about Beeson Family Farms. Burning Daylight Hikers, how are y'all? I tell you what, and Brother Rob, you could probably attest to this. Ain't nothing wrong with stocking up on some MREs if you can. 'Cause I know I sure enough have some stocked up. Earthly Kisses. A lot of times, I don't know if you live in the city or not, or sometimes in the county, but in the city, we have a local cooperative, and you could actually go through them to find local farmers to buy from. Hey, Miss Lola. Hope you're having a good Easter too, ma'am. I don't know how the weather is over there in your neck of the woods.
Go ahead and say her name one more time.
Who? Say whose name?
Gotta go.
Shaka La. I see you. Thank you for stopping by. And I give you my email address is hometosticks@gmail.com if you have any questions on those them purple hull peas. And if you want to try some top pick purple hull peas, well, that's a mouthful. Shoot me an email and I'll send you out some so you can try. Yeah, you got that right, Steve. I remember as a youngin', my mama used to get that cheese, the government cheese, and it was better than any cheese that you can buy in the store. Native Tears, good evening to you and happy Easter to you. It's cold over there, but it's showing up hot and raining over here.
He's his head 3 times real fast.
Which one? Top pick purple hull peas?
No.
What?
Opening her.
He said 3 times in a row.
She's opening her big bunny. When are we going to the house? I have to go use the bathroom.
You just outside of Chicago. You're right. that's a tough one on that one. Miss Deb, no, she was probably talking to me on the canning because I know Miss Cheryl does a lot of canning. Mr. CB, hey brother, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Y'all stay safe over there. I hope it don't. Hope y'all don't get much cold weather over there. And y'all have a good week too, brother. Oh, you ain't lying, brother Rob. It sure enough was, and I remember my mama used to get it. And that's what we made cheesy eggs and some daggum cheese bread. Sure enough.
A new station alert has arrived.
Brother Raphael, how are you? Thank you for joining us, my friend. We just actually just jumped on. It's 8:04. Oh, it's 8:04. Okay. You got that right, Rob. Let's see. Brother Sidney, I just saw a news report here in Georgia that 7K acre farm might have things die on the vine because their pickets can't make it across. Wow. I can believe that. They don't have anybody to harvest what they grew. Yeah, that's sad. That is sad. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cheryl, on the canning. I definitely hit you up on Facebook. Sure enough. Well, y'all, we are going to end this this live stream. The boss just nudged me under the table on the leg, and she said it's time for them youngins to hit the sack. So we are going to end this live stream, and I sure enough thank everybody for stopping by and saying hello and us bumping gums. We just wanted to do a little update on what was going on with the weather over here, and I hope the weather's good or treats everybody good wherever y'all at. Hey, Miss Rhonda. So again, we're gonna end this this live stream. I wish I could stay. I'd probably sit on here another half hour bumping gums with you, but I got to go. So y'all have a good evening, and don't let nobody dull y'all shine. Y'all have a good evening.